Despite a difference in age, the laws of attraction united these celebs. Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 celebrity couples with big age differences.
And while the 72-year-old wouldn't reveal her girlfriend's identity, she did reveal there's a very big age difference between them.
The celebrities on our list aren't necessarily still together, as we're focusing on past and present relationships that made a significant impact on pop culture for a variety of reasons.
A source told People the couple split just before the Academy Awards back in January, but waited to make the sad news official.
We're considering several factors, including how well known the celebs are, the actual age gap, and whether or not their age at the time of dating made the relationship controversial.
It is not every day that a man has to consult the statutory rape laws before proposing marriage.
Number 10. Olivier Sarkozy and Mary-Kate Olsen, 17 years.
The couple had an intimate wedding at a private residence in New York on Friday, with decor that included bowls and bowls filled with cigarettes.
Married in late 2015, this wealthy couple lived vastly different lives a quarter-century before. For one, Mary-Kate Olsen was just over 1 year old when the first episode of Full House aired.
All right, make yourself useful.
I'll take the south end.
While her future husband was just beginning his financial career.
We like the investment. We'd like to see how we can add to it and continue to create value.
Olivier Sarkozy ultimately became a multimillionaire and married a fashion writer, and his half-brother even became the president of France. But as Mary-Kate Olsen grew up and evolved into a noted fashion designer, Olivier took note in 2012 when the pair commenced their relationship, separated by a full 17 years. And for the record, that's 2 years less than Ashley Olsen and her beau Bennett Miller. Number 9. Donald and Melania Trump, 24 years.
We met a week later.
And then it was okay?
Yes, we had a great chemistry the first time.
We've had great chemistry ever since.
As one of America's most controversial figures of his time, Donald Trump has experienced both failure and success in the public eye.
We don't have fights.
You never had a fight?
No.
Never have an argument?
We don't have fights.
I know, but you don't disagree on things?
We disagree, but that's okay.
But a Slovene-American model named Melania Noas has long been a constant in his personal life. The pair first began dating in 1998, with the 24-year age difference raising a few eyebrows, especially as the relationship successfully continued on into the 21st century.
We just are very compatible. We get along. And I just said, you know what, it's time. And it wasn't a big deal. It was almost like it was obvious.
You know what, it's time.
No, I did it a little better than that.
In 2005, the two tied the knot and later had a son named Barron. In the political world, scandal often tears husbands and wives apart, but somehow Donald and Melania made it work.
Ladies and gentlemen, Donald J. Trump is ready to serve and lead this country as the next president of the United States.
Number 8. Doug Hutchison and Courtney Stodden, 35 years.
That's right, this girl is 16 years old, married to a man more than 3 times her age.
Now here's a celebrity couple that took the road less traveled towards love, albeit a turbulent one.
What if I just call up certain people and tell them you're harassing me, bullying me?
Go ahead. I promise you leave your share of blood on the floor.
By 2011, Doug Hutchison had become a noted actor, previously appearing in the Tom Hanks film The Green Mile and later in 7 episodes of Lost.
She went into labor. She wasn't due yet. She's bleeding.
Okay, look, we'll put her in the car, okay?
But when a 16-year-old named Courtney Stodden signed up for his acting class, well, a digital romance transpired. And despite the 35-year age gap, Doug and Courtney married the same year, which led to plenty of public scrutiny and some interesting reality TV as well.
I have a recording of you.
Okay.
In my husband's Jeep.
Okay.
Saying, I think about you sexually all the time.
Even so, the couple managed to sustain a lasting marriage, renewing their vows in 2016 for their 5th anniversary.
I was a virgin when I married him.
She was saving herself.
I knew that if
for
I
the
kept
marriage.
that, I would really be blessed with a beautiful gift, and God did. He blessed me with my soulmate, so I'm really thankful for that.
Number 7. Sam and Aaron Taylor Johnson, 23 years.
Here she comes.
In 2009, a British filmmaker released her feature debut about the early years of John Lennon. And her star? Well, that was Erin Johnson, 23 years her junior and previously known for roles in The Illusionist and Shanghai Nights.
Well, memory's a little dodgy, but I'm sure Father Bob could get you there.
But just as the music of the Beatles inspired love, the film itself brought Sam and Erin together. And at the premiere, the two announced their plans to marry, despite the younger Johnson being only 19 years of age. It remains to be seen if this celebrity pairing will last, but that doesn't mean each doesn't deserve to give peace and love a chance.
And you're expecting as well? You've got a baby on the way, the two of you?
Yeah, in summertime, yeah.
Can I ask, do you know whether it's a boy or girl? Do you want to find out?
I don't know, it's a surprise.
Number 6, Frank Sinatra and Mia Farrow, 30 years.
Hop in.
I've got to go to school.
Service with a smile. Drive you straight to the door.
It's out of your way.
By 1966, the ABC series Peyton Place had made 21-year-old Mia Farrow a network star. And a chance encounter led to a dramatic union with one of America's beloved icons, Frank Sinatra.
Have you ever kissed anybody on this panel? Yes. Oh, good.
Mr. Sinatra, you got the same name as mine.
Older by a full 30 years, Old Blue Eyes married his young wife shortly before her breakout role in the 1968 Roman Polanski film Rosemary's Baby.
You witches! You're lying! You're lying! You're lying!
Incidentally, the development in Farrow's career disrupted the personal and professional plans of her husband.
You have a very unladylike way of running out.
So while the industry brought these two together, it was the business of Hollywood that played a crucial role in their 1968 divorce.
I really didn't know it. You're naughty, naughty. Naughty, naughty.
Number 5, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, 23 years.
You want a little bet?
Bet about what?
That you scream before I do.
Born and raised in Austin, Texas, Amber Heard made her film debut in the 2004 classic Friday Night Lights, about high school football in Texas.
It's Melissa? Yes.
Maria.
How you doing, Maria? Damn, girl, you have grown up.
Meanwhile, her future husband was beginning the next stage of his career in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise.
Well, well, Jack Sparrow, isn't it? Captain Jack Sparrow, if you please.
And so, when Heard and Johnny Depp starred as a real-life couple years later in The Rum Diary, fiction became reality as the two began dating in 2012, before marrying in 2015. And while the 23-year age difference made headlines, and the relationship led to an iconic internet moment with Terriergate,
I am truly sorry that Pistol and Boo were not declared.
the marriage ultimately dissipated in 2016, and with plenty of drama at that.
And allegedly, he threw a magnum of good champagne against the wall in their compound, and then threw a glass at her, and also allegedly hit her in the face with an iPhone.
Number 4, Harrison Ford and Callista Flockhart, 23 years.
And I called a friend of mine and I said, what the hell is the Millennium Falcon? I have never heard of that airline.
From 1997 to 2002, Callista Flockhart starred as the titular lead in the series Ally McBeal.
Sorry about the short notice, but it's important. You're changing hair color. No, it's not that important, but I am resigning. Effective immediately.
And by series end, she had earned yet another Golden Globe nomination for her work. But in 2002, Callista received an additional surprise at the Golden Globes when she met the legendary Harrison Ford. Despite the 23-year age difference, a romance developed and the couple ultimately married in 2010. From Brothers and Sisters to The Force Awakens, these two have remained relevant over the years and certainly have found a balance between their professional and personal lives.
Chewie, we're home.
Number 3, Michael Douglas and Catherine Zeta-Jones, 25 years.
Do you have a dream casting for who would play her?
Catherine Zeta-Jones. Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Undeniably one of the more high-profile couples of the 21st century, these two celebrities were first introduced in 1998 by Danny DeVito. At the time, Catherine Zeta-Jones was on the verge of Hollywood stardom, and Douglas reportedly told her that he'd like to father her children upon their first meeting. On paper, that seemed unlikely given the 25-year age difference.
Any advice for all these people who are getting married now? What's your best advice to them?
Day at a time. Day at a time.
Alas, it worked out for the glamorous pair, as they married in 2000 and Catherine later gave birth to 2 children. And by the same time in 2002, iconic roles in both Traffic and Chicago had made Catherine an A-lister.
It's just a noisy hall where there's a nightly brawl, and all there's jazz.
All in all, Michael and Kat have the resumes and star power that younger celebrity couples can only dream of. Number 2. Sarah Paulson and Holland Taylor, 32 years.
72 and 40. I love that.
As the world evolves, so does the nature of public celebrity relationships. In late 2015, noted movie and television star Sarah Paulson announced her pairing with Holland Taylor, who at the time was approaching her 73rd birthday.
You haven't returned any of my calls this week. It's all I can do to not imagine you lying dead in a ditch somewhere.
Right back at you, Mom.
And though the Two and a Half Men actress is 32 years older than Paulson, their relationship demonstrates just how far Hollywood and society itself has come in recent years, certainly for female actresses. And while Sarah and Holland are separated in years, they're making a significant impact on breaking down industry barriers. After all, love is love.
It matters not at all what the gender of the person is. It's very clear that love is love.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
What'd you do that for?
Been wondering whether I'd like it.
What's the decision?
I don't know yet.
I don't think a lot of people know how funny he is, Jason Statham.
Yeah.
He's like, because he's such a tough guy.
Yeah.
He'll kill anybody.
He's pretty funny.
Would you just consider...
Oh, no. No, 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 no.
The couple first began dating back in March of 2013. Since then, they have attended countless Hollywood events together and were seen getting cozy all over Los Angeles.
Chipotle, yes. Yoga pants, yes. More Starbucks.
Oh, yeah.
You did not want to do that, I made it.
Number 1. Woody Allen and Soon-Yi Previn, 35 years.
Oh, they look like they're having fun.
Uh-huh.
I see.
That's what we look like.
I see. Oh, that's what we look like. We should get our money back.
Approximately a decade after Mia Farrow finalized her divorce with Frank Sinatra, she began a relationship with the one and only Woody Allen.
He was so beautiful in that black dress, really.
Unfortunately, Mia wasn't the only woman in the director's personal life by the early 90s. Enter Soon-Yi, the adopted 21-year-old daughter of Mia Farrow and ex-husband Andre Previn, and also the new love interest of a then 56-year-old Mr. Allen. That's a 35-year age difference.
It's conceivable, yes, it's conceivable to me that it's controversial, that it was controversial. I understand that.
Unsurprisingly, the origin and continuation of the relationship became the focus of intense public scrutiny. Yet the couple went on to marry in 1997 and have remained together ever since. It's a different kind of celebrity marriage, but the age difference and circumstances clearly didn't prevent Woody and Soon-Yi from setting forth.
Allen says, regarding my love for Soon-Yi, it's real and happily all true. She's lovely, intelligent, sensitive woman who has and continues to turn my life around in a wonderfully positive way.
So, do you agree with our selections? Which couple do you find the most interesting due to their vast age difference?
There has been an attempt to link my relationship with Soon-Yi with charges of child molestation.
For more intriguing top 10s published daily, be sure to subscribe to Ms. Mojo.
I felt that it was just so natural. I didn't feel different. And I wasn't very nervous, and she wasn't very nervous. We just knew what we were getting into. It just was time. It was just sort of very easy.